From the electrifying riffs of the 60s to the chart-topping anthems of today, welcome to the Ultimate Pop Rock Trivia Challenge. It's time to test your music memory across decades of legendary sound. You've got 10 seconds per question, but don't worry, pause anytime to think it through. Drop your score in the comments below. Bragging rights are on the line. And don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and hit the bell so you never miss a beat. Let's rock this quiz. Which British band released the concept album The Wall? Choose from Queen, Genesis, or Pink Floyd. The correct answer is Pink Floyd.
Released in 1979, The Wall is a double-album rock opera telling the story of isolation, rebellion, and self-destruction. It features classics like Another Brick in the Wall and Comfortably Numb.
What rock band was known for their painted faces and pyrotechnics? Here are your choices: Metallica, Kiss, or Iron Maiden. The right one is Kiss.
Kiss rose to fame in the 1970s with their flamboyant makeup, leather outfits, and explosive live shows. Each member had a stage persona: the Demon, the Star Child, the Spaceman, and the Catman. Their concerts were legendary for fire-breathing, blood-spitting, and massive fireworks.
What pop singer broke records with the album 1989? Pick one: Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, or Taylor Swift. You got it, Taylor Swift.
1989 marked Taylor Swift's full transition from country to pop. Released in 2014, it won Album of the Year at the Grammys and produced massive hits like Shake It Off and Blank Space. The album sold over 10 million copies worldwide and cemented her as one of the most influential artists of her generation.
Who had a mega hit with Angels in the late 1990s? Decide between Robbie Williams, George Michael, or Gary Barlow. The answer is Robbie Williams.
Released in 1997, Angels became Robbie Williams' signature song and is often voted the UK's favorite pop ballad. Williams has performed it at countless major events, and despite only peaking at number 4 in the charts, it became a timeless karaoke classic.
What was the name of David Bowie's glam rock alter ego? Take your pick: Ziggy Stardust, Major Tom, or Aladdin Sane. That's right, Ziggy Stardust.
David Bowie introduced Ziggy Stardust in 1972, a flamboyant, androgynous alien rock star. The album, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars, became one of the defining records of the glam rock era.
Which American punk band released the album Dookie in 1994? Pick from Green Day, The Offspring, or Blink-182. The correct answer is Green Day.
Dookie catapulted Green Day into the mainstream with hits like Basket Case and When I Come Around. The album won a Grammy for Best Alternative Music Album and sold over 20 million copies worldwide.
Which ABBA song won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1974? Think carefully: Mamma Mia, Dancing Queen, or Waterloo. The right answer is Waterloo.
With its upbeat tempo and playful lyrics, Waterloo won ABBA the 1974 Eurovision Song Contest, launching them onto the global stage. The win turned the Swedish group into one of the best-selling acts of all time, paving the way for their string of 70s disco pop hits.
What 90s UK band released Park Life? Your choices are Blur, Pulp, or Suede. The correct choice is Blur.
Released in 1994, Parklife became the defining Britpop album of the decade. With witty social commentary and catchy anthems like Girls and Boys, Blur captured the spirit of 90s British culture.
What Metallica album featured Enter Sandman? Listen to the options carefully. Load, Master of Pop Use, or Metallica. The right answer is Metallica.
Released in 1991, the self-titled Metallica, nicknamed the Black Album, became the band's biggest commercial success. Enter Sandman opened the record with a haunting riff, and the album went on to sell over 30 million copies worldwide.
What Radiohead album featured the hit Paranoid Android? Select from OK Computer, The Bins, or Kid A. That would be OK Computer.
OK Computer 1997 marked a turning point in alternative rock, blending complex arrangements with futuristic themes. Paranoid Android was inspired by The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and became one of Radiohead's most ambitious songs.
Which female rock singer released the 1980s anthem Edge of 17? Was she Pat Benatar, Stevie Nicks, or Joan Jett? The answer is Stevie Nicks.
Known as the Queen of Rock and Roll, Stevie Nicks released Edge of 17 in 1981, inspired by personal loss and the start of her solo career.
Who was the lead guitarist for Led Zeppelin? Could it be Eric Clapton, Keith Richards, or Jimmy Page? The correct answer is Jimmy Page.
Jimmy Page wasn't just Led Zeppelin's guitarist, he was their sonic architect. Known for his legendary riffs in Whole Lotta Lovin' and Stairway to Heaven, Page shaped the sound of hard rock.
What country is the band a-ha from? Was it Denmark, Sweden, or Norway? The answer is Norway.
a-ha burst onto the global stage in 1985 with their hit Take On Me, paired with a groundbreaking sketch animation music video. The video took over 4 months to make and went on to win 6 MTV Video Music Awards.
Which group released the hit song The Final Countdown? Pick one: Europe, Survivor, or Toto. And the correct response is Europe.
Released in 1986, The Final Countdown became an anima rock anthem famous for its epic synth riff. Fun fact, it was originally written as a concert opener. The band never expected it to become a chart-topping single in 25 countries.
Who produced Michael Jackson's album Thriller? Was he Rick Rubin, Quincy Jones, or Phil Spector? He was Quincy Jones.
A jazz trumpeter turned super producer helped craft Thriller into the best-selling album of all time. The album's success was so huge that it broke racial barriers on MTV.
Which band released the 1982 hit, Eye of the Tiger? Your options are Journey, Survivor, or Foreigner. And the correct answer is Survivor.
Commissioned for Rocky III, Eye of the Tiger became a workout and motivational anthem worldwide. Sylvester Stallone personally asked Survivor to write it after being denied permission to use Queen's Another One Bites the Dust.
What was the name of Queen's last studio album before Freddie Mercury died? Could it be Innuendo, Made in Heaven, or A Kind of Magic? Queen's last studio album was Innuendo.
Released in 1991, Innuendo carried Freddie Mercury's voice and spirit, even as he battled illness. Its title track features flamenco guitar by Yes guitarist Steve Howe, making it one of Queen's most musically adventurous songs.
What band was originally called the New Yardbirds? Could it be The Who, Led Zeppelin, or Cream? The answer is Led Zeppelin.
Jimmy Page formed Led Zeppelin after the Yardbirds split, and they briefly toured as the New Yardbirds. The band's new name came from a joke by The Who's drummer, Keith Moon, who said they'd go down like a lead balloon.
Who won Best New Artist at the 2008 Grammy Awards? Was she Adele, Taylor Swift, or Amy Winehouse? She was Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse swept the Grammys in 2008, taking home 5 awards in one night. Fun fact, her retro soul style, big hair, and raw honesty in hits like Rehab made her an icon of British soul artists.
What was the original name of the Beatles? Pick one. Was it the Quarrymen, the Moondogs, or the Liverbirds? The correct one is the Quarrymen.
Formed by a teenage John Lennon in 1956, the Quarrymen played skiffle music before evolving into the Beatles. Paul McCartney first met Lennon at a Quarrymen gig and impressed him by tuning his guitar.
Tell us your score in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and hit the bell so you never miss a beat. Which artist released the experimental album Kid A? Listen to the options carefully. Muse, Radiohead, or Coldplay? And the correct answer is Radiohead.
Released in 2000, Kid A abandoned guitar-driven rock for ambient electronics and cryptic lyrics. The album initially confused fans, but is now considered one of the most influential records of the 21st century.
What band had hits with Don't Speak and Just a Girl? Choose from Garbage, Hole, or No Doubt. The correct choice is No Doubt.
Fronted by Gwen Stefani, No Doubt blended ska, punk, and pop into catchy hits in the 1990s. Don't Speak was written about the breakup between Gwen and bassist Tony Kanal, even as they continued to tour together.
Who played drums for Nirvana? Your options are Dave Grohl, Chad Smith, or Matt Cameron. The answer is Dave Grohl.
Before fronting Foo Fighters, Dave Grohl powered Nirvana's sound with his explosive drumming. He joined the band in 1990, just in time to record Nevermind.
What band is known for the song Owner of a Lonely Heart? Could it be Yes, Rush, or Genesis? The correct choice is Yes.
Known for their progressive rock epics, Yes surprised fans in 1983 with the release Owner of a Lonely Heart. Fun fact, the track hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, their only song to do so.
Which Irish band released Zombie in the 1990s? Let's take a look at the options. The Corrs, U2, or the Cranberries? The answer is the Cranberries.
Zombie, released in 1994, was the Cranberries' protest song against violence in Northern Ireland. Dolores O'Riordan's haunting voice and the track's grungy guitar made it a global hit.
Who wrote and first recorded Hallelujah? Listen to the options carefully. Leonard Cohen, Jeff Buckley, or Bob Dylan? The right answer is Leonard Cohen.
Leonard Cohen released Hallelujah in 1984, but it gained fame through later covers. Cohen reportedly wrote around 80 verses for the song before choosing the final ones.
What is the best-selling hard rock album of all time? Choose from Appetite for Destruction, Back in Black, or Led Zeppelin 4. And the correct answer is Back in Black.
AC/DC's Back in Black, 1980, was a tribute to late singer Bon Scott. It sold over 50 million copies worldwide, making it the second best-selling album ever.
What was the debut album of Guns N' Roses? Was it Use Your Illusion 1, Guns N' Roses Lies, or Appetite for Destruction? The correct choice is Appetite for Destruction.
Released in 1987, Appetite for Destruction introduced the world to Sweet Child O' Mine and Welcome to the Jungle. The album was slow to sell at first until MTV put the videos in heavy rotation.
What was the Beatles' final studio album released before they disbanded? Take your pick. Abbey Road, Let It Be, or Revolver? The correct answer is Let It Be.
Released in 1970, Let It Be was recorded before Abbey Road, but released after. The rooftop concert featured in the film was the band's last public performance.
What band is known for Nothing Else Matters and One? Think carefully. Black Sabbath, Metallica, or Pantera? The right answer is Metallica.
Metallica's mix of thrash metal and emotional ballads made them legends. Fun fact, James Hetfield wrote Nothing Else Matters for himself, never intending to release it.
That's a wrap on this round of Pop Rock Trivia. How many did you get right? Whether you nailed it like a guitar solo or just discovered some new legends to love, you played like a true fan. Tell us your score in the comments and who your all-time favorite pop or rock artist is. Smash that like, subscribe for more music madness, and follow so you're first in line for the next Trivia Jam. Until next time, keep listening, keep guessing, and keep rocking.